a prominent component of STEAM, or science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics programs around the country are robotics clubs. Over the past few years, our Marysville Public School robotics programs have continued to grow. Beginning with a high school team, the district quickly added a middle school team and now several elementary teams at Morton Elementary School. Several weeks ago, our M6 Communication Arts students shared how Morton School's youngest team hosted a competition. Last week, it was Morton School's older students taking center stage. In fact, the large number of participating teams forced the organizing committee to make some changes. Event chair and parent Teresa Smith shared how many schools participated and if they were all from the Blue Water area.
This year we moved to Marysville Middle School because our competition had outgrown the Morton space. Last year we had 9 teams, and this year we are up to 22 teams. There's some, I think, as far away as Oxford is our farthest team, and then we have a couple here from locally.
How long has the Morton teams been in existence, and have you seen the competitions grow?
We started teams at Morton with the younger level in first grade, so that's 3 years for the junior level. This is our second year, and so this is also our second year hosting an event. It's just exploded in the last few years. We're starting to get out there, the community's starting to see it, and they're starting to see the positive impact that we're having on the students.
How does the elementary robotics program transition into the middle school and high school programs?
This level we start basic coding. It's one, like each level up, it gets a little bit more intricate in the coding. So this level they're building with basic parts, which is Legos, and then once they get to the middle school they'll understand the coding, they'll understand a little more of the mechanical design on how to use metal instead of the Lego pieces.
We see middle and high school students helping at events both as mentors and for the younger students and volunteers. Can you explain what the older kids are doing to help?
We have quite a few of our middle school and high school kids that come down to lower levels to help mentor. They're one of our key bases of volunteers here because they understand a lot of the game and FIRST robotics as a whole. So we can definitely utilize them as just experiential. They can use this event for community service hours for NHS, and as part of the high school program, they also use it for one of their awards they use for mentoring lower programs.
With 3 levels of robotics, elementary, middle school, and high school, what times of the year does each level participate in?
We have basically 2 seasons. The first season is our 2 elementary levels, and then our middle school level are competing right now. We all start in August, where our season is released. So we had 2 weeks ago we had the junior level. Today we have the upper elementary level, and then I believe the middle school level is also competing this weekend. So we'll wrap up by the end of November with our local tournaments, and then if we advance to states, they'll be starting to come up in December. If we win there, we'll end up in Worlds in May. Starting in January, we will be at starting the high school level, and they will build from January to their first competition, which is usually late March, and then we'll be hosting the high school level event again during spring break here in Marysville.
There are many types of activities happening at a big competition, from judges to hosts to concessions, help, and many more. Who is helping today and in what capacity?
We have a whole team of people that helped me put this on. Today we have 45 volunteers registered, from anywhere from manning the food station for our volunteers, all the way up to our head ref. So I really couldn't do anything really without them. We have a great core base of parents in our community, and they're constantly bringing their kids to practices and anything from just assembling things if need be. Like, we love the parents in Marysville. In addition to all of the parents, we really couldn't do any of this without the support of our schools here. We have found some great principals, and right up to Dr. Whiteman. He has embraced our program so greatly, and we really couldn't get any farther without the great support from them.
The robotics program, like every other school, pro-manicures expenses to make these experiences first class for our students. How does the robotics teams reach their financial goals?
We recently had our 3rd annual Invest in Me dinner. This is a time that we call together some of our biggest sponsors. 2 of our big ones this season were Maypal and the Lions Club that presented us checks. during that dinner. We also have a lot of families and local businesses that come in. They get to see presentations about our levels and help us fund each of our seasons.
The Marysville Robotics continues to grow each year in the number of students, teams, volunteers, and events. It is great to see how the program has impacted our students. Be sure to keep watching M6 Television for more robotics news. I'm Megan Crotty.